the lights are on. Brazil walks back to the World Cup. The final 26 picked for the 2026 World Cup. This is the list. The head coach, Carlo Ancelotti, 66 years old, born in Reggiolo, Italy. Italian, UEFA Pro license, 4-time best club coach in the world, 5 Champions Leagues as a manager. The first foreign head coach to lead Brazil into a World Cup. He picked the 26. Number 1, Alisson, goalkeeper, 33 years old, born in Novo Hamburgo, Brazil. Plays for Liverpool, England. 76 caps for the national team. Won the Copa America in 2019, the Champions League in 2019, the Premier League in 2020, and the FA Cup in 2022. Market value, 17 million euros. The first goalkeeper ever to win the Yashin Trophy. Number 12, Ederson, goalkeeper, 32 years old, born in Osasco, Brazil. Plays for Manchester City, England, 31 caps. Won the Copa America in 2019, the Champions League in 2023, and 6 Premier League titles. Market value, 13 million euros. Named the best FIFA men's goalkeeper in 2023. Number 22, Weverton, goalkeeper, 38 years old, born in Rio Branco, Brazil. Plays for Palmeiras, Brazil. 10 caps, Olympic gold medalist in 2016. 2-time Copa Libertadores champion. 3-time Brazilian League champion. Market value, 700,000 euros. Saved the decisive penalty against Germany in the Maracana gold medal final. Number 3, Gabriel center back, 28 years old, born in Sao Paulo, Brazil. Plays for Arsenal, England, 17 caps, won the FA Community Shield in 2023 and the Croatian First League in 2017-18. Market value, 75 million euros. Number 15, Bremer center back, 29 years old, born in Itapetanga, Brazil. Plays for Juventus, Italy, 6 caps, 1 goal for the national team. Won the Coppa Italia in 2024. Serie A Defender of the Year in 2022. Market value, 35 million euros. Named after German footballer Andreas Brehme. Number 4, Marquinhos center back, 32 years old, born in Sao Paulo, Brazil. Plays for Paris Saint-Germain, France, 104 caps, 7 goals for the national team. Won the Copa America in 2019, the Champions League in 2025, the FIFA Intercontinental Cup in 2025, and 11 League 1 titles. Market value, 30 million euros. Captain PSG to their first ever Champions League title. Number 24, Ibanez center back, 27 years old, born in Canela, Brazil. Plays for Al Ahly, Saudi Arabia, 5 caps. Won the UEFA Europa Conference League in 2022, the AFC Champions League Elite in 2025, and the Saudi Super Cup in 2025. Market value, 17 million euros. Number 14, Leo Pereira, center back, 30 years old, born in Curitiba, Brazil. Plays for Flamengo, Brazil, 2 caps, 2-time Brazilian League champion. 2-time Copa Libertadores winner, market value 10 million euros. Scored the decisive penalty in the 2022 Copa do Brazil final. Number 2, Danilo, right back and center back, 34 years old, born in Bicas, Brazil. Plays for Flamengo, Brazil, 68 caps, 1 goal for the national team. 2-time Champions League winner, 2-time Premier League champion. Won the Copa Libertadores in 2025. Market value, 2.5 million euros. Scored the decisive goal in Flamengo's 2025 Copa Libertadores final. Number 6, Douglas Santos, left back, 32 years old, born in João Pessoa, Brazil. Plays for Zenit, Russia, 5 caps, Olympic gold medalist in 2016, 6-time Russian Premier League champion. Market value, 8 million euros. Number 16, Alexandro, left back, 35 years old, born in Catanduva, Brazil. Plays for Flamengo, Brazil, 43 caps, won the Copa America in 2019, 5 Serie A titles, the Copa Libertadores in 2025, and the Brazilian Serie A in 2025. Market value, 1.5 million euros. Number 13, Wesley, right back, 22 years old, born in Ecolândia, Brazil. Plays for Roma, Italy, 6 caps. Won the Brazilian Serie A in 2025, the Copa Libertadores in 2022 and 2025, and the Supercopa do Brasil in 2025. Market value, 40 million euros. The first player born in Maranhão called up to a Brazil World Cup squad. Number 17, Fabinho, defensive midfielder, 32 years old, born in Campinas, Brazil. Plays for Al Ittihad, Saudi Arabia. 31 caps. 1 goal for the national team. Won the Champions League in 2019, the Premier League in 2020, the Saudi Pro League in 2025, and the King's Cup of Champions in 2025. Market value, 13 million euros. Captains Al Ittihad. Number 5, Casemiro, defensive midfielder, 34 years old, born in São José dos Campos, Brazil. Plays for Manchester United, England. 84 caps, 8 goals for the national team. Won the Copa America in 2019, 5 Champions Leagues, 3 La Liga titles, and the EFL Cup in 2023. Market value, 8 million euros. The captain. Number 8, Bruno G, central midfielder, 28 years old, born in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Plays for Newcastle United, England. 41 caps, 2 goals for the national team. Olympic gold medalist in 2020, won the EFL Cup in 2025. Market value, 75 million euros. Captain of Newcastle United. Number 18, Danilo, central midfielder, 25 years old, born in Salvador, Brazil. Plays for Botafogo, Brazil, 2 caps, 1 goal for the national team, 2-time Copa Libertadores winner. Won the Brazilian Serie A in 2022. Market value, 24 million euros. Scored on his 2nd senior cap against Croatia in March 2026. Number 11, Paquita, attacking midfielder, 28 years old. Born in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Plays for Flamengo, Brazil. 61 caps. 12 goals for the national team. Won the Copa America in 2019 and the UEFA Europa Conference League in 2023. Market value, 35 million euros. Returned to Flamengo in 2026 as the most expensive signing in South American football history. Number 10, Neymar Jr., attacking midfielder and forward, 34 years old, born in Mogi das Cruzes, Brazil. Plays for Santos, Brazil. 128 caps, 79 goals for the national team, Olympic gold medalist in 2016, won the Champions League in 2015, 2 La Liga titles, 5 League One titles, and the FIFA Puskas Award in 2011. Market value, 10 million euros. The all-time top scorer for Brazil. He passed Pelé. Number 7, Vini Jr., left winger, 25 years old, born in São Gonçalo, Brazil. Plays for Real Madrid, Spain, 47 caps, 8 goals for the national team. The best FIFA men's player in 2024. 2-time Champions League winner. 3-time La Liga champion. Won the FIFA Club World Cup in 2022 and 2025. Market value, 150 million euros. Scored the only goal in the 2022 Champions League final against Liverpool. Number 11, Rafinha, left winger, 29 years old, born in Porto Alegre, Brazil. Plays for Barcelona, Spain, 37 caps, 11 goals for the national team. Won La Liga and the Copa del Rey in 2025. Top scorer of the 2024-25 Champions League. Market value, 80 million euros. Number 20, Martinelli, left winger, 24 years old, born in Guarulhos, Brazil. Plays for Arsenal, England, 22 caps, 4 goals for the national team. Olympic gold medalist in 2020. Won the FA Cup in 2020. Market value, 45 million euros. Number 25, ran right winger and forward, 19 years old, born in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Plays for Vasco da Gama, Brazil. 1 cap. Won the South American U17 Championship in 2023 and the U20 Championship in 2025. Market value, 40 million euros. The youngest of the squad. Number 19, Luis Enrique, right winger, 25 years old, born in Petropolis, Brazil. Plays for Zenit, Russia, 13 caps, 2 goals for the national team. Won the Copa Libertadores in 2024 and the Russian Premier League in 2024-25. Market value, 24 million euros. Player of the tournament at the 2024 Copa Libertadores. Number 26, Matheus Cunha, center forward, 26 years old. Born in João Pessoa, Brazil, plays for Manchester United, England. 21 caps, 1 goal for the national team, Olympic gold medalist in 2020, market value, 70 million euros. Number 21, Igor Thiago, center forward, 24 years old. Born in Gama, Brazil, plays for Brentford, England, 2 caps, 1 goal for the national team, 2-time Bulgarian league champion, won the Bulgarian Cup in 2023. Market value, 50 million euros, the highest scoring Brazilian in a single Premier League season. Number 9, Endrick, center forward, 19 years old, born in Taguatinga, Brazil. Plays for Lyon, France, 15 caps, 4 goals for the national team, won the UEFA Super Cup in 2024, and 2 Brazilian Serie A titles. Market value, 35 million euros. On loan at Lyon from Real Madrid. Leave a comment sharing who you are rooting for and how you think the Brazil national team will do in the 2026 Football World Cup. Leave a like, subscribe, and see you next time.